And finally, if a character was working for the greater good in the end, or they were redeemed through some great action, they will either be low on this rank. The bronze medal of evil goes to Gideon Gleeful. Gideon was not given the best childhood. We already discussed how his father threw him into show business and probably created a home of abuse based on how Mrs. Gleeful behaved. But while that explains Gideon's spoiled attitude, it doesn't cover all of his actions. Gideon was used to getting things his way, not just because he was seen as a cute and innocent kid, but because he thrived in the spotlight as being an all-knowing psychic, even if it was fake. From rising up in power in prison, to controlling surveillance equipment to keep his act going, to breaking and entering the Mystery Shack more than a few times, Gideon loved controlling everything. The obsession reached the point where he couldn't handle Mabel rejecting him, so he tried to eliminate Dipper and buy Mabel off. When that didn't work, Gideon was able to be directed by Bill to guard Mabel as she was being imprisoned, convinced that she could be forced to love him. And of course, we can't forget that Gideon made it possible for Bill to wander around Gravity Falls again, because he wanted the combination to stand safe to steal the deed.
The Mystery Shack belongs to me!
It resulted in Stan having to struggle to provide for his niece and nephew while the shack was in Gideon's care. For claiming to love Mabel, Gideon did not do well expressing any concern for her or her family's well-being. So, why isn't he further on this list? Well, that's because of his actions towards the end of the series. After being confronted by Dipper and Wendy, Gideon had to make a tough decision: let Mabel be free and face Bill's wrath, or stay under Bill's control forever and hope Mabel would love him. Though it resulted in him being tormented endlessly by Bill as punishment for his betrayal, Gideon allowed Mabel to be freed by helping Dipper, and he told the twins how to free the residents of Gravity Falls from their fates as statues in Bill's throne. After the chaos ended, Gideon promised to turn over a new leaf by embracing being a child while he still could. Though he caused a lot of trouble, here's hoping he